Hey everyone, Ryan here from Nerds4hire, and today I've got my hands on the Blackberry Torch 9800. It comes with 512 megabytes of RAM, 4 gigabytes of internal memory, plus 4 gigabytes on a micro SD card. You can expand that up to a total of 32 gigabytes. It's got support for Wi-Fi 802.11b, G and N, GPS, and network connectivity of 3G. It's got a 5 megapixel camera on the back with flash, 2x digital zoom, image stabilization, and continual autofocus. The front is a 3.2-inch HVGA display capable of doing 480 by 360 resolution. It's got support for MP4 recording, H.263, H.264, and WMV3 video recording. It also supports Bluetooth 2.1 plus EDR. The battery life, it's got a 13 milliamp hour removable lithium-ion battery. That gives you 5.5 hours of talk time, 18 days of standby time, 30 hours of music playback, and 6 hours of video playback. Okay, so I'll turn the phone on, and you can see the display. It's a very nice display. On the actual phone itself, it's got a lock button on the top. It's also on the other side, it's got a mute button. On the left side, it's got a micro USB port to connect it to your PC and for charging as well. On the front, it's got 5 buttons across the bottom. These are actual buttons that you have to push. They're not touch sensitive. The only thing that's touch sensitive is the trackpad in the middle, but it's also a button that you have to push in if you want to select anything. On the right, it's got a quick access button. Right now it's set to launch the camera, but you can actually set it up to launch any of the applications on the phone. Above that, it's got the volume rocker up and down, and above that it's got the 3.5-inch headphone jack. Okay, so I'll turn the phone on. Now, one of the main features of this phone is it's got this slide out keyboard, and what that allows you to do is, let's say I'm composing a message and I want more screen real estate. If you slide the keyboard up, then you can actually see more of what you want it to type. If I slide the keyboard down, or the screen down, you can see the on-screen keyboard takes up a lot of space, and it actually takes up even more space in landscape mode. So, I mean, it's a nice feature to have for this on-screen keyboard, and you can't use this keyboard in landscape. It's only available in portrait mode. So let me get out of this. So this button, the 4 buttons across the bottom, this one actually gets you back to the home screen. If you hold it down, it turns the phone on and off. This is a back button to go to the previous screen you were at. On the main screen, on the home screen, you can see it's got this quick launch bar, which closes down, and when you tap it again, it opens up, and you can scroll left and right to different screen options. So you have your frequent screen, downloads, media, favorites, and you can actually drag whatever icons you want to specific screens. So if you drag them here to your favorites, then you can have a large list of favorites. One of the other cool features of this bar is you can actually set it so that you can have just one row displayed, and if you tap it, it'll open all. You tap it again, it goes it goes back to one bar. You can set it to 2 bars, same thing. You can set it to none. So that's one of the cool features of BlackBerry OS 6, which is a completely redesigned OS. It's a lot better than their previous ones. Above the main screen is another quick launch bar to get into some alerts that usually come up right here underneath the clock. Let's say you've missed a call or a text message. It'll tell you how many you've missed, and you just tap here and you can see them in a list. Also calendar events. To the left of that, you've got a quick launch for the profile options. You can set to whatever you want. Also in the profile options, you can change the sound alerts right at the very bottom. To the right, it's got a quick search option as well. And above that, it's got another quick launch bar to get into your connection options. So like for your mobile network, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and you can choose to set them up at the bottom here, as well as just turning them on and off at the top. And it's also got another section at the bottom for options. So I'll go back to the previous screen. So now I'll show you in the media options, I'll show you a video that comes with the actual phone. And another good feature is that it actually picks up where you left off in previous videos, so you don't have to start from the beginning every single time you go into a video. So I'll just play this.
Say I love what I do. Say love.
So it's a great little phone. And you can see landscape mode and portrait mode. There's no transition, it just jumps from one mode to the next. Okay, and I'll show you some other features, like the browser. So you can see the browser comes up very fast. I'll use the on-screen keyboard to type an address. Let's just go to Google. So you can see how fast that came up, and then there's also landscape mode. So the phone's very fast, very responsive. You get more screen real estate when you use the on-screen, on the slide-out keyboard instead of using the on-screen keyboard. I'll show you what I mean. See, so it takes up quite a bit of space. They might want to work on making that a little smaller. But other than that, I mean, the phone is great. It's available at Rogers right now on one of their plans. I'm not sure of the pricing, but it's a great little phone, and I highly recommend it. Once again, my name is Ryan Winsborough for Nerds4hire, and this has been my review of the BlackBerry Torch 9800. Thank you for watching. An additional feature of the BlackBerry Torch operating system is that for all the icons that you see, there's an option to tap on the icon to launch the applications, but also if you tap and hold, you get other options that pop up on the screen that allow you to do other things. To get out of the screen, you just hit the back button. Alternately, you can also hold down the option button at the bottom and you get another quick launch window that you can choose from. So that's another feature that I actually forgot to mention, so I'm just adding it in at the end here. And like I said, this is a great phone available at Rogers, and once again, my name is Ryan Winsborough for Nerds4hire. Thanks for watching.